Have you been thinking about writing your book for months or maybe even years? The Write Your Damn Book program is different because it doesn't just give you the strategy, it rewires your subconscious so you become the author who can actually finish and hold the book. This is for the bold ones with vulnerable stories that need to be told, the ones who want to make an impact and be seen doing it. Inside, we combine subconscious reprogramming, NLP, story mapping, writing flow, and identity work. So no, you are not just writing. You're becoming the author who was always meant to share this story. Click the link in the show notes to join us. Now is the time.
Welcome to the Own Your Choices, Own Your Life podcast. I know you are here wanting to change and rewrite your story. You are desiring to step into the impact that you know you are here to create. I am here to guide you with the proven tools and strategies used by myself and our speakers to support you in taking radical responsibility in your life and learning how to own your choices to change your story. My name is Marsha Van Weinsberg. I am a storytelling business coach, master NLP trainer, speaker, podcaster, and 7 times published author. My clients have found freedom and purpose from overcoming their shame stories and learning how to share them with the world. I am so grateful you are here. Let's get started.
Welcome back to the show. We are here talking all about writing your damn book. What does it look like? Again, you can add anything into book, whatever that means to you. But this month I wanted to share some of the backstory. We're going to be coming up on my 9th year anniversary of when she stopped asking why. And I really feel so called to continue to share this message. Plus, our show continues to reach so many people, and a lot of people don't know my backstory of writing. So here we are. Episode number 3 on this series is called The Lie of I'm Not Ready Yet. Oh my gosh, you can actually substitute this for anything in your life. I am not ready yet. If you feel that you are not ready yet, then that also means there's a part of you that is holding on and believing the resistance, believing that you're not ready yet. And remember, whatever limitation you repeat, you say, you speak, you believe, you keep it alive. You're feeding it. Whatever story you feed is the one that gets to live. And so I want to share a little bit today about you don't have to be more ready, more healed, more perfect, more packaged, more successful, more ready, a better writer, all of these things to start. Because who you are at the end of the process of writing this book is so different than who you start. And who you are years later is different too. Somebody said to me, doesn't it bother you that when you look back, you're such a different version of who that is? And I said, for every time I've written a book, a collaborative chapter, I look back, I'm completely different even after I've written it. And I can celebrate the person, that version of me there. I'm excited and grateful for her role in how she is helping me to continue to move forward. So when I look at my solo book, yeah, I'm a very different person. And a lot of those pieces are foundations of who I am today. So no, I don't resent them. I actually love them. And I honor that journey. So I want to ask you, I'm kind of in this space feeling let me guess, you're still waiting to feel ready to write the book. You're waiting to be more healed, more successful, more sure of your story, more clear on what you want to do, what the story is. It's so interesting. I will wait for more clarity. Clarity comes with action. It is literally the only way. Action starts, things drop away. It's oh, that's actually not important. I thought it was. Because ready isn't coming. Ready is a lie. 100% ready is a lie. It's a story you're telling yourself to wait. Your subconscious is saying, not yet, not yet. And listen, I'm not saying you have to race through the gates of everything, but whatever story you're telling yourself is the one that lives. So if you're good with the story of I'm not ready yet, fine, good. That's totally fine. But if you know deep down you're not, then this is definitely for you. because you've been taught to believe that writing your story requires you to have it all figured out before you even start, and it does not. It does not at all. The process of writing your book makes you ready, not the other way around. You can't be ready yet for the version of you who hasn't written it. You're going to learn more about yourself than you could even imagine. So many times I didn't feel ready or qualified to write a book. And I mean, was I scared to share my voice and message? Yes, I had done it on podcasts. I had done it on other podcasts. My own podcast started before my book released to help me to get ready. Didn't it? You caught that, right? To help me to get ready. And I know I shared it like on small stages and all these spaces and in social media. But you know the difference? A book is a book is a book. It's out there. Like it stays out there. Yes, the internet stays here, but it's different. So I felt scared. I kept feeling like, what if I say the wrong thing? I don't want to hurt my kids. What if people don't get it? What if I don't have it figured out yet? And I mean, I remember being so overwhelmed with how do I write an ending to a story when we're still in it and it's not over yet. And I did. And I know people read it, said to me, you didn't give us the ending. I'm like, because the story's not over. And you know what? If I remember like 9 years ago thinking the story's not over yet. And that almost makes me a little sad as I sit here today, because for those of you who know me and for those of you who don't, it is sad because my story isn't over yet. It's not over yet. We're still in it in so many ways that I can't actually openly share. And I struggle every day with how to share it. So read between those lines however you want to. If I would have waited until the story was done and prettied up and put in a box and a bow and all those things, oh my, well, you wouldn't know me today because this wouldn't exist. It wouldn't exist. Not ready is your subconscious mind saying, let's protect you. Let's keep you safe. Let's keep you in this bubble. It's not the truth. It's just a subconscious, it's not, I don't even call it a lie. It's just its method of self protection. That's all it is. So the brain creates this belief of safety that I have to have safety, and it keeps us in a space where we don't move forward. And so, because our subconscious mind is always searching for safety for every single one of you listening, safety over growth any single day, every single time, it is the number one need. Writing your story means becoming so much more visible, vulnerable, and emotional, like open and emotional and susceptible and vulnerable that it feels so risky. Of course it does. So the brain creates this illusion of let's just wait until it's all ready, till it's all perfect, till we're all in our little box and it makes sense. You don't need to be healed. You're never going to be healed anyways. And it just, oh, that one eats me so much because so many people will stop from moving because they need to be healed. Yes, there's a time in your life where you might have to pause, a death of a loved one, something extremely traumatic. But to stay there in your life for extended periods of time and not move because you're healing, the second you think, okay, I'm healed, I'm ready to go. And then you step back into life and you get the first smackdown. It's like, okay, well, I guess I'm not done healing. No, life is just lifing. How do you navigate it? You don't need to be healed. You need to be willing to move. And you're going to learn so much about yourself in the process. And this is how we shift into the identity of the author. This is what I say to all of our authors. It is not about being in a space of writing the book. It's how can you become the author, the version of you who is putting that book out into the world. That is deep identity work. And in NLP, it is the deepest foundational work that you can do. And how do you do that? Well, I invite you. If you're in a safe space, close your eyes. Picture the version of yourself who already wrote the book. You have the book in your hands. You look out, you see like the people that are thanking you. You look out, they're holding a copy of your book. They are sending you DMs. They are writing reviews. They are saying, your book, your story changed my life. Thank you for showing me that I'm not alone. Thank you for going first. And you're hearing these messages. You have so much courage. I'm so grateful. I'm so proud. You're in this space. You're in a space of knowing that you are making a difference with your story. How does that feel? How does that feel like deep, deep, deep in your identity? And if you could tap into the version of you who has already done it, what do you see? What do you feel? And what do you hear? How can you get clear on what that picture is? Because that's the picture I would spend a few minutes every single day, closing your eyes, bringing to life, see, feel, and hear, versus 2 hours of writing, because that's strategy. We want to get into the energy of bringing that to life. So, writing your book doesn't require closure, perfection, everything to be done. It requires the courage to start. That's what it requires. That's it. The courage to start. This is what we do in Write Your Damn Book. We're teaching you this very early on. There is subconscious work to support you in this process because we want you stepping into that identity sooner. We want you in a space where you are, moving forward. You are creating your own clarity. You're dropping perfectionism. You're recognizing that you're more than enough to write and share your story. We are teaching you how to release resistance, physical, mental, emotional, somatic, everywhere. The things that keep you from writing your words, your story on a page. We have subconscious reprogramming tools, somatic prompts, inner permission, journal prompts to support you in writing. And that's the work that we're going to be doing. So if this speaks to you, you want to learn more, I would love for you to connect in the show notes. We are getting ready to write your damn book, bring it to life. This is a digital program that we are doing in the month of February and March. And there's a few live calls and the content is all there. And we are here to help you bring this book to life. So sending you so, so much love. If you have any questions, drop them in for me. I want you to know you are more than ready than you think you are. Have an incredible day.
Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Own Your Choices, Own Your Life. If you love this episode, I invite you to tag me on social media with your takeaways or share it with a friend. Please, if you feel called, take 30 seconds to leave a 5-star review, and I will be forever grateful. Until next time, remember, when you own your choices, you truly own your life.